MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Justin Dunn, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many. as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that misses ball one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together, vibes start happening, you never know.
It's 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
2 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting fourth.
So striding forward now, Jesus Sanchez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Set to get his day started, Adam Frazier, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Bit of surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down, and he is in there. Stepping up now, Frank Fleming. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Arcia has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Striding in, Frank Fleming comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1. All right, one time right here.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Up and drive it, huh?
The 3-1 pitch. He's running. Fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jerome Robles. Now the 1-1 pitch. One's down to third. Fielded cleanly to Frazier at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready once again, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Let's go, kid.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that. for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Hit out towards second. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Into the box, Frank Fleming. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hader, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The Brewers put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Daytime. Stepping in, Frank Fleming. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares. Not only.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Here we go.
Now the 2-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Seth Beer. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Runner goes for third. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the dive. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single. Great stab, but they extend their lead. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, get a good one up there, Hump.
That misses. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Popped him up. Arcia into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the runner back safely.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
I see it. Let's drive it.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
1 and 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Milwaukee Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Ryan Yarbrough will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Settling in now, Frank Fleming. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dick. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
All set for the start of the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Frank Fleming. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Willie Adames.
Leading off.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Frank Fleming, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Hey,
the 1-0.
Drive it right back to the pitcher, huh?
It's laid off, but in there for strike one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The men on third with 2 down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Will Craig would be next.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates lead. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, 1 there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to.
Standing in, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yandy Diaz.
On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone.
Stepping in, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0. Here we go. Need you right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1-2 now. Hicks is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Rays secure their 10th victory of the season.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left.
Afternoon base. Striding forward now is the DH, Frank Fleming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fleming is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH. Frank Fleming comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now batting, the left.
Digging in now, Seth Beer. 1-2. Here it is. Softly hit out to short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. So a full count now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup.
Next will be the designated hitter, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, have a riff like you can. Here you go.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, let it rip. One
Well,
time.
nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway. And so the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Frank Fleming. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Tampa Bay put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory.